shocking revelations are shaking up the reality TV world. Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage, once viewed as a powerhouse union, now teeters on the verge of collapse. Rumors, hidden disputes, and behind-the-scenes tensions are finally surfacing. And what fans are discovering could change everything they thought they knew? The truths being uncovered are almost unbelievable. And believe me, this story is far from reaching its end. Kirk and Rasheeda, among reality TV's most talked about couples, have always projected an image of love, loyalty, and success. But behind the cameras, insiders claim the reality is much more complicated. For months, whispers of friction, secret quarrels, and unresolved issues have been circulating, and now the truth is beginning to break through. In this video, we're going deep into the newest developments in Kirk and Rasheeda's relationship. You'll learn the real reasons their marriage is reportedly on shaky ground, what's been taking place behind closed doors, and how both Kirk and Rasheeda are navigating such a turbulent chapter. This is where things start to get intriguing. Some of the revelations involve personal disputes and delicate family matters that fans have never been exposed to before. By the time you finish this video, you'll have the full scope of the drama, the conflicts, and the possible future of one of reality TV's most high-profile couples. To truly understand today's tensions, we first need to look at Kirk and Rasheeda's history. Their relationship has always been under the spotlight, not just due to reality TV fame, but also because of their prominent careers and entrepreneurial ventures. Rasheeda has made a name for herself as a successful rapper, businesswoman, and reality television star, while Kirk has established his reputation as a businessman and producer. Together, they built a brand admired by many. But with fame comes challenges, and over the years, their marriage has been no stranger to public scrutiny. Fans have witnessed arguments play out on camera, spotted moments of tension in interviews, and noticed subtle hints of discord in social media posts. While the couple often presents a united front, insiders insist that ongoing disagreements have persisted in private. Reportedly, these disputes touch on differences in career priorities, family matters, and financial choices. A major factor fueling the recent strain is the constant pressure to uphold a perfect public image. Reality TV brings nonstop attention, and even minor disagreements become magnified by fan speculation, media reports, and social media chatter. Sources say Kirk and Rasheeda have struggled to handle these pressures without letting personal matters spill over into their public lives. Yet, as we can now see, certain issues have become impossible to conceal. It's also worth noting that Kirk and Rasheeda have faced challenges common to many couples, balancing personal ambitions, managing family duties, and coping with outside influences. But when you add the spotlight of fame into the mix, those struggles become even more intense.
Friends close to the couple say that while their relationship has always been built on a strong foundation of love and respect, the cracks have been showing more clearly as time goes on. And here's the cliffhanger while fans may have noticed. The occasional disagreement or social media post hinting at tension. The truth is that recent events suggest their marriage could be on the edge in ways few anticipated. In the next part, we'll unpack the newest developments and the behind-the-scenes conflicts that have pushed this relationship into the spotlight, uncovering moments fans have never been exposed to until now. Kirk and Rasheeda may have long been a fixture in reality TV, but recent signs point to their marriage enduring a level of strain unlike anything before. Off-camera, sources reveal that disagreements which once seemed manageable have now escalated, pulling long-standing issues into the open. Friends and insiders describe recurring tensions centering on communication breakdowns, decision-making struggles, and unmet expectations issues made even more intense by the public nature of their lives. A key source of friction reportedly lies in financial decisions and business priorities. Rasheeda's entrepreneurial work spanning her music career, fashion lines, and beauty ventures has required significant time and attention. Meanwhile, Kirk has been busy steering his own business operations and production projects. Sources claim disputes over investment priorities, workload balance, and transparency with finances have sparked arguments that started in private but have gradually spilled into public view. Social media has fueled much of the speculation, with sharp-eyed fans picking up on subtle changes in the couple's interactions. From cryptic posts and deleted photos to indirect messages suggesting frustration, these clues, brushed off by some as minor squabbles, were, according to insiders, actually signs of much deeper discontent. Even the smallest online details, like comments left unposted or changes in follower engagement, have fed the growing perception that tensions are climbing. Family dynamics, too, have reportedly added strain. Friends and insiders say that outside. Opinions and pressure from extended family have only deepened certain disagreements, especially when personal matters collide with professional decisions. This can be especially combustible when one partner feels their boundaries or viewpoints aren't being acknowledged. What makes the situation more alarming is that these disputes don't appear to be isolated incidents. Sources say the couple has been caught in a recurring cycle, months of arguments behind closed doors, brief reconciliations, and then fresh waves of conflict. Reality TV footage and social media posts capture only glimpses of this ongoing struggle, leaving fans with a fragmented understanding. And here's another. Cliffhanger insiders suggest that a recent string of private conversations and disputes may have pushed Kirk and Rasheeda to a pivotal moment. The decisions they make in the near future could determine whether their marriage steadies itself or unravels in a very public and possibly permanent way. In the next section, we'll break down the key incidents and turning points that have led both fans and insiders to believe the relationship may be nearing a breaking point, covering public statements, circulating rumors, and eye-opening interactions that have rocked their fanbase. The cracks in Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage didn't appear overnight. Insiders say a series of key turning points over the past several months have escalated the strain in their relationship, pushing it dangerously close to the edge. These moments, often hidden from public view, offer crucial insight into why fans are now so concerned about the couple's future. One of the most notable turning points reportedly involved a high-profile disagreement within the family. Sources reveal that Kirk and Rasheeda experienced tension tied to family events and expectations, where miscommunication and unmet hopes created emotional friction. Though deeply personal, these disputes seeped into their professional lives and reality TV appearances, subtly shaping how they engage with each other on screen. While audiences may have only caught glimpses of pointed remarks or small disagreements, insiders insist the reality behind the scenes was far more intense. Another major moment of conflict stemmed from career priorities. Rasheeda's commitments, from music projects to her fashion and beauty lines, have required substantial time and focus. Kirk, while managing his own business ventures and production projects, reportedly at times felt pushed to the sidelines, sensing an imbalance in the attention given to each other and to their family. Friends close to them suggest that conversations about these priorities often escalated into heated arguments, with emotions flaring and frustration building. Financial management has also been a recurring sticking point. Sources say disputes over investments, budgeting, and spending habits have added to the mounting strain. And while both Kirk and Rasheeda have found individual success in business, their different approaches to financial decisions have reportedly sparked arguments that eroded trust and layered additional stress onto the marriage. Public appearances and social media activity have further complicated the situation. Fans have noticed subtle signs, cryptic posts, missing photos, unexplained absences, and carefully chosen words in interviews that seem to hint at underlying tension. While some chalk these up to minor squabbles or staged drama for television, insiders confirm that these moments often reflected genuine frustration and unresolved conflict. Every post, comment, or public appearance became a potential trigger for speculation, piling public scrutiny on top of private problems. Perhaps the most alarming turning point, according to sources, was a private disagreement that nearly pushed them past the point of no return. Details remain scarce, but insiders claim emotions ran so high that both Kirk and Rasheeda had to make deliberate efforts to keep the dispute from becoming irreparable. Though they did reconcile afterward, the incident reportedly left lingering doubts and tension that still affect the way they relate to each other. And here's the cliffhanger fans can't ignore. These pivotal moments suggest that Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage now stands at a crossroads. Unless the underlying problems, communication gaps, mismatched career priorities, family pressures, and financial disagreements are addressed, the danger of a public and permanent split remains very real. In the next section, we'll break down the most recent public interactions, circulating rumors, and insider accounts that reveal just how close this couple may be to a breakup, giving fans the clearest look yet at what's at stake. As the private tension between Kirk and Rasheeda has grown, The public has been watching closely, dissecting every move for clues. Social media and reality TV have become the lenses through which fans try to read the state of their marriage. The newest developments suggest the situation may now be more serious than ever. Observers have picked up on subtle shifts in their public behavior, especially on social media. For instance, some of Kirk's posts have come across as distant or cryptic, while Rasheeda has shared messages that many interpret as signs of frustration or disappointment. Deleted photos, altered captions, and stretches of silence during interviews have all added fuel to the speculation. Both fans and insiders have taken these details as indications that the couple is struggling to maintain the polished public image they once projected. Reality TV appearances have also offered glimpses into their dynamic. During recent filming, sources say the tension between Kirk and Rasheeda was noticeable in ways that didn't always make it onto the final cut. Behind-the-scenes footage reportedly shows them debating, displaying irritation, or trying to resolve disagreements privately only, for those same issues to resurface later. These moments highlight that while they often present a united front, to their audience, the pressure of keeping up appearances is adding more strain to their marriage. On top of that, rumors have been swirling, making the situation even more complicated. Some reports point to disagreements over career moves and public exposure, while others suggest family involvement has been a source of conflict. Though not every rumor has been confirmed, the fact that similar claims have surfaced from multiple sources points to genuine tension, even if the full details remain private. Friends and insiders acknowledge that many of these reports combine real events with the perception of growing emotional distance between the two. Public appearances at events and social gatherings have only added to the speculation. Observers have noted moments where body language, seating arrangements, or overall interactions appeared unusually cold or strained. While casual fans may miss these nuances, longtime followers and reality TV commentators have interpreted them as subtle signals that the couple could be nearing a crucial turning point. And here's the cliffhanger: insiders claim that recent private conversations between Kirk and Rasheeda have been intense and highly emotional, possibly determining the immediate fate of their marriage. Some sources warn that if major issues like communication breakdowns, career clashes, and unresolved frustrations aren't addressed soon, the couple could be headed for either a separation or a very public fallout. This suggests that the drama fans have been watching may be only the beginning. In the next section, we'll explore the viewpoints of friends, family members, and close associates, offering insight into how those closest to Kirk and Rasheeda interpret the situation and what they believe could happen next. This will give the most in-depth look yet at the pressures, stakes, and emotional currents affecting this high-profile marriage. When it comes to a relationship in the public eye like Kirk and Rasheeda's, the perspectives of those in their inner circle often reveal the most. Friends, relatives, and longtime collaborators have an up-close view of their dynamic, and their observations indicate that the challenges facing this marriage are far more serious than many fans might think. Close friends report that Kirk and Rasheeda have been caught in a cycle of recurring disagreements that go beyond the normal ups and downs of married life. These insiders recall moments of tension over career priorities, family involvement, and the weight of public scrutiny. While the couple has consistently maintained a strong outward image, those close to them say these private struggles have created an emotional strain that isn't easily fixed behind closed doors. Family perspectives offer particularly telling insights. Some relatives have expressed concern about the couple's communication breakdowns and ongoing unresolved conflicts. Sources say that efforts to mediate these disputes have, at times, been met with resistance or defensiveness, further complicating the search for common ground. Family members are said to be quietly monitoring the situation, offering advice, and in some cases, trying to intervene discreetly. Through open and honest conversations, counseling, or mediation, they could begin to address the communication breakdowns and emotional frustrations that have weighed heavily on their marriage. If they are able to navigate these issues successfully, the couple could emerge stronger, with a renewed sense of commitment to supporting one another both personally and professionally. Another possible path is a temporary separation. Insiders suggest that taking time apart might give them the space they both need to reflect on their priorities, emotions, and long-term goals. While a separation could alarm fans and spark a wave of rumors, it might also act as a strategic pause, offering the opportunity to rebuild trust and gain clarity without the unrelenting pressure of public attention. Many reality TV couples have endured similar periods of distance, with some returning to the public eye in a more solid and unified way. However, some sources warn that the worst-case scenario, a permanent split, remains on the table if career pressures, family tensions, and unresolved conflicts continue to escalate. In such a case, Kirk and Rasheeda could face a very public breakup, an outcome that would impact not only their personal lives, but also their joint business ventures and place in the reality TV world. Fans should understand that, while it's the least desirable possibility, it is still within the realm of likelihood. Given the current dynamics and mounting stress, social media and public perception will inevitably influence whatever comes next. The couple is under constant watch, with fans and commentators analyzing every post, public appearance, and interview. This kind of outside pressure can either inspire reconciliation or deepen the rift, depending on how Kirk and Rasheeda decide to navigate the spotlight while tackling private challenges. According to insider reports, both are fully aware of the public microscope and are weighing their next steps, carefully hoping to shape the narrative without adding fuel to the speculation. And here's the final cliffhanger. Sources reveal that the private conversations and meetings scheduled for the coming weeks may prove decisive. Kirk and Rasheeda will have to face difficult truths about their priorities, boundaries, and long-term vision for the future. The decisions they make could either bring stability back to their marriage or push it to a point beyond repair. Friends, family, and fans are all watching closely, recognizing that this is far more than just another reality TV storyline. It's a deeply personal, high-stakes chapter in the lives of two people who have shared the public stage for years. In the end, Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage stands at a critical crossroads. While the possibility for reconciliation is still alive, the mix of underlying tensions, career demands, and constant public scrutiny makes this a delicate and uncertain moment. The coming weeks may finally determine whether this high-profile pair can overcome their differences or if the next chapter will mark a definitive split. If you've been following this journey, don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more updates on reality TV's biggest stories. Stay tuned because the saga of Kirk and Rasheeda is far from finished.